TMZ Live, Harvey Levin here.
Charles here.
So Chris Brown is in a whole lot of trouble. Chris Brown is going to be in jail until April 23rd. And he is even in bigger trouble after that, possibly, because what's happened is this. We broke the story on the website that Chris Brown was thrown out of rehab on Friday. He was thrown out of rehab for violating various rules, including a special rule that they set for him, which was to stay at least 2 feet away from all women. They were very concerned because he beat Rihanna that he might do it again. And he violated that rule by getting very close to a woman, touching her elbow, touching her hand. So the judge, after he got thrown out of rehab, picked him up and had him taken to jail. So there was a big hearing on Monday, and Mark Garrigus, his lawyer, tried to convince the judge, let him go to another facility. The judge said, and this is so significant, the judge said Chris Brown had, and this is a quote from the judge, an inability to stay out of trouble. And here is what is particularly disturbing. The judge said, look, I'm keeping Chris Brown in jail, and Chris is in court, and the judge is looking at him, and Chris had the words he used in rehab thrown right back at him. And this is a chilling quote that he said during the hearing.
Yeah, he said, I am good at using guns and knives. A statement that that's a quote from Chris that he made while he was in rehab.
Who says that? Who says that?
You're in rehab but you're in rehab for anger management. And you're going to say that?
He was being sarcastic.
Really? How do I know when Chris is being sarcastic and when he beats me it's real?
He has no crimes that he's ever used no gun or knife, Harvey. There's nothing that you have ever said in the past that he've ever had any of those.
Okay. Yeah, but Raquel, he's a violent guy. He's proven this in the past.
He
beat the crap out of Rihanna.
Years ago, he beat the crap out of Rihanna.
Make those sarcastic comments.
And then he threw a chair out of a window. When he was
19 years old,
then he supposedly Raquel. He's on trial for beating up a guy in Washington, D.C.
Okay, allegedly.
No, he's on trial for that. And if he's convicted, the trial is April 17th. On April 23rd, Chris is back in court in L.A. And the judge is going to look at what happened in D.C. Hold on, Raquel. If Chris is convicted in D.C., he could go to prison for 4 years.
Yeah, which is an unfortunate circumstance because considering the fact, though, that the man he would have been out for probation.
Why are you apologizing for him?
It's not about apologizing for him because you guys are making him like he's this evil dude. There's people who do way worse crimes than this. He did beat Rihanna. That was totally wrong. It was very, 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 very wrong.
Okay, hey,
horrible human being for that. But that was years ago, Harvey. That was when he was 19 years old.
But what about last year allegedly beating up the guy? If he's convicted of that, what happens there?
Then that's a different situation.
Well, no, that's the situation we're talking about right now.
Okay, the situation. Do you know that situation, though? Do you know that for a fact that he did that? Because also on the other side of that was pretty sketchy, that guy.
We said if he's convicted. If he's convicted.
Keyword if. So until then, we cannot jump to circumstances saying that he's just beat up the guy.
Well, here's the problem.
That's what the word if means.
Yeah,
and
the judge can jump to circumstances, as you say. The judge threw him in jail. And Chris is sitting for over a month in jail.
Okay,
and Chris is in trouble.
See, that's his arresting period. Most people can do a month backwards, so that's no time.
Hey, how about let's commend this judge, because this is the first time in how long that he's been through this case that someone actually said, you know what, you are going to jail, no more chances. This guy's had more chances than anybody I've seen.
No, that's not true. Be quiet, Dennis. You just feel like talking and it doesn't matter, Dennis. You just feel like jumping on a bandwagon. Be quiet.
You cannot just keep breaking the law and breaking the law and breaking the law. There has to be
breaking the law. These are minor offenses. People do these worse things daily. I live downtown. I see people do this 10 times worse.
Hey, Raquel, if you were walking in Times Square when he threw that chair out the third-floor window and the glass shattered to the ground and it killed you...
I'd be a millionaire.
Yeah, well, you'd be dead.
If you survive.
Yeah, you could be dead.
Hi, this is Virgil calling from Delaware. I just want to say Chris Brown has major issues. Ever since everything that happened with Rihanna, he has been complaining like a little child about his name being dragged through the dirt. But he's doing nothing but helping them to drag his name through the dirt. He needs to stop saying things that is going to get him in trouble. He doesn't understand that. It's a concept that we learned as a child. Don't say anything that you shouldn't be saying. Keep your hands to yourself. But he's never going to learn, and that's why his name will continue to be dragged through the dirt in the media.
Yeah, and by the way, I don't consider this dragging through the dirt. He got thrown out of rehab. It's the second time he's been thrown out of rehab.
The first time, shame on him, okay? That he should have got thrown out.
Okay,
but this second time, as far as doing the drug test. He passed the drug test.
No, Raquel,
holding elbows with a female.
He
Like, that's
refused to
tricky.
take a random drug test. He
and
only
then he
agreed to
took
do
one.
it when he wanted to. That's
Listen,
Raquel, those aren't the
he had
rules.
things to do then, okay?
No, there's not
Yeah.
things to do. He's under court order. You have to take
I
a
didn't
drug
want to hear
test
from
when they
Dennis.
say.
Go ahead, Harvey.
No, they have to take a drug test. They say you have to take it. You have to take it. It's not on his choice. That's the conditions of his probation.
So here's the deal.
Dennis just thinks he's super cop. Like, you're working the wrong job, Dennis. You need to go find a suit somewhere and put a badge on.
Listen, you can't argue with the facts and what the judge said. The law is the law.
Speaking of judges,
Yeah,
guess who else had a court case on Monday? That would be Kanye West.
Kanye West.